Good morning, everybody. Doc Van Hoot here. It's been a while since my last video. I might forget how to do things, but obviously I got a lot of stuff I want to get off my desk. So let's get into it here. Been doing a couple projects, some small fun projects that I've been enjoying. One of which was some memorabilia, which I had a few of these, and I just wanted to expand on that. And then I got a few of them and then learned a little bit more about it. And I went a little bit further in the years. So the first thing I wanted to show is my program scorecard memorabilia. What we got here, the first year, or the last year I got is the 1964 scorecard. And it's really interesting how the scorecards have changed. I'll open up a couple of them and let you see what I'm talking about. But it's it's fun to read the articles. The New York Yankee ones, 1964. I remember distinctively because we took many field trips. I'm from Long Island to the New York World's Fair, and that was 1964 and 1965. So the advertisements and the different things on the insides of these scorecard programs have great articles, and obviously it was cheap, as this one was only 15 cents to buy, so you can score the game. So that's the first one, 1964. Moving on, we have 1963. And on the back of that, once again, Dino, Supreme Gasoline, Sinclair, which is fun, but 1963. The next one is 1962. And once again, on the back side is Sinclair. Dino goes for distance. I remember the days back that you would get the guys coming out from the gas station to attend your car, to wash your windows and check your oil. So 1962. So 1961, let's see who's in the lineup of the 1961 game. It's always fun to anticipate the lineup of the day. And if I could find the page that has it in it, let me do it so you can see my frustration. Let's see here. Come on. There we go. So looks like the lineup for the Yankees, batting first is Bobby Richardson. Batting second, Tony Kubek. Batting third, Roger Maris. Batting fourth, Mickey Mantle. Batting fifth, Elston Howard. Batting sixth, Moose Gowan. What's that name right there? Lopez, Lopez. And going down to Stafford as the pitcher for the day. And they were playing the Chicago White Sox, and we have Fox, Aparicio, Robinson, and a couple other players in there. It's not a completely filled out. I think they got bored after the second inning, but at least the one I got on that day, that Roger Maris and Mickey Mantle were in the lineup. 1961. Okay, 1960. And now we have Coca-Cola as the back advertisement on it. 1960. 1959. Go a little faster on these. 1958. Back to Sinclair. Power X. The super fuel. 1957. Well, let's show both of them because I made a mistake. I bought it, and then a couple of weeks later, I saw one real cheap, and I bought it on a Buy Me Now, and I go, I already got that. And I got pissed off at myself, but now I got two. So 1957. 1956. Okay, next one to show is the 1955, my birth year. And let me pull it out of the sleeve. 1955. Once again, Sinclair. Let's find who was playing in the lineup that day. For the Yankees, Norin at left field. We have, let's see here, who is that? Oh, McDougal. We have Mantle. We have Howard. We have Skowron. We have Collins. We have Carey. And pitching for the Yanks, Coleman, Jerry Coleman. Looks like they completed the complete scoreboard here. But if you notice on this, they don't have, which I was very accustomed to, having the little diamonds. So if they got a single, you drew in on the first baseline for the single, double, obviously half the diamond. Home run, you would put a home run in the middle of it. And but yeah. And they have on these how to score, I think it's on one of these pages, yeah, right here, on these type that you would have like one line for a single, up to 4 lines for a home run, and then it showed all the other symbols for plays in the field. But yeah, 1955. 1954. See if I can move that out. My arms are not that long. Okay. 1954. 1953. Okay, 1952. So this is another one that I wasn't paying attention and I was just buying on Frenzy. I bought in 1952 thinking it was the album, the actual scorecard itself and program, but I didn't read it fine enough. It was just the scorecard. So I bought this and I thought it was, oh man, less than $10 for this? I'll go for it. It was just that page. So I bought that, and so I had to go back out and buy the actual program itself. So 1952. Okay, the one that is a more expensive one. So in 1951, they had 3 different types of programs. And the 3 different programs in 1951 was with Mickey Mantle in the lineup with the number 6 jersey. And then mid-year, with him not being even in the Scorecard program, and then later in the year with the number 7. So the one I got, these are really fragile. The one I got shows Mickey Mouse, if I can get that focused, number 6, mantle, outfield. It's not scored, which is fine, because once people would mark it up and everything, I did not want one that was going to mark his name, mark it out, which I think this is just fine. Number 6, Mickey Mouse. So that was the most expensive one I got. Okay, 1950. Uh, 1949. Sinclair Opaline oil. It cracks me up, this advertisement. Let's see if I can get this. Let's see if I can do anything with this camera. See, I haven't done it for a month. I don't know what to do. Okay. It's still not showing. Anyway. 4 lifeguards. Protecting 4 ways of protection. Crazy. And that was back in 1949. So I had to get this one. My guy, Bill Dickey. This is a 1941. And being that Bill Dickey was on the cover of it, I had to get it. But the lineup of this. Let's see here. Okay, show that next. The lineup. Let's see here. Strum, Red Ralph, Tommy Henrich, Joe DiMaggio, George Keller, Bill Dickey, Joe Gordon, Phil Rizzuto, and pitching, Red Ruffing. Great stuff. And playing for the Philadelphia Athletics, Collins, and I believe there is Sam Chapman. And there's probably other Hall of Famers, but the Yankees actually lost this game 6-4. And I did not know when I purchased this that the actual person who sold it to me had clippings of their local paper of this game. And there's like all kinds of clippings and whatnot. Let's see here. And this is a good one right here. The top one is Phil Rizzuto trying to complete a double play, throwing the ball to first base. And the bottom one is it was a squeeze play. Someone hit a double. This guy came from first base all the way around and was tagged out at home plate. Okay, so that was an interesting. I am not really sure what I'm going to do with these clippings. I might just keep them with the scorecard and deal with it later. But 1941. I've been looking at some other ones, 1930s and other things like that. But for now, I think my interest of that little project is complete. The other thing I've been doing was checking out my existing Yankee sets. And I was going through, what's that website? I think everybody uses it, TCDB. And I was just looking at new sets, what's available and what. And one thing I found was in some of my Bowman sets, 1950 and 1954, I thought I had all the Yankees in those years. Well, I didn't. So I had to go back through it all. So on these, Ralph Houck, Casey Stengel, who is this? Eddie LaPatte, and Cliff Mapples. These are variations, and the variations on these cards were with or without. If I can focus that in. If you look on the very bottom of the card, there should be a copyright there. So they made a correction on the cards that did not have the copyright. So I looked at my cards, had to figure out which ones I had with copyrights and which ones I didn't have with copyrights. So let's see here. Oh, here's one. I had the one without the copyright. Here's one with the copyright. Is that focusing? Yeah, it looks good. And Casey Stengel, I had with, and I had to get the without. And if it's a little focus in, come on, do me a flavor here. Okay. And on the Hank Bauer, I had without, and now I have with and without. Okay. And then there were 1954s, which these are like really crazy. So the two 1954s that were corrected variations was the Jerry Coleman and the Billy Martin. And they have to do solely with their fielding percentage, fielding average. And on this one, the 0.985 and 0.983, and the other card was like a percentage off, but they corrected the variation. And same with the Coleman. There was a correction in the fielding average. But now I'm whole again with that. A couple other pickups, and this is getting long, so I'm going to go quickly through this. One of the things I like to get is sports cards of movies. And I have all the cards in the Invincible. The one card, or the one player that they mention in is Vince Papale's dad, who his idol was Steve Van Brocklin. So I got myself a 1950 Steve Van Brocklin. Oh, no, it's good. Van Buren. Excuse me. What am I talking about? Van Buren. Just to have the card. The other is projects that I like to do. I like to get the number one card no matter what set I get for the Yankees. I always get the number one card also. Matter of fact, I did a video on all the number one cards of the 1948 to 1955 Bowman and the 1951 all the way through 1969, I believe I did, of the number one cards in that. But I'm almost done with the double plays. And this is, if I can get it focused in, my fat hand is not allowing it to focus in. I think that'll work right there. This is the number one card, well, number 1 and 2, of the 1941 double plays. Nice card. And I've been also still amassing my my Mickey Mantle home run history. This is the lowest card I have so far. There is a first home run card, which is going to be a little more expensive than the norms. But these are all, I'll only buying the refractors. This is obviously home run number 7, which happened July 7th, 1951. In, of all places, Fenway Park. So, these are all fun stuff. I have other things here, but I might be doing a video with some other people on boxing. So these are a bunch of boxing cards I got, and just recently on the most recent CIA, I got a couple of 1800s boxing cards, but that's going to be for a later date. As of for right now, this is what I have. This is what I've been doing for the last month. Doing a little memorabilia, a little correcting of errors and variations that I did not know about, and continuing on with my Mickey Mantle home run history. So, when you're on trail and someone asks, "Are you?" your reply is, "On." Have a good day.